is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Monday Night Raw. I'm your host as usual, and tonight we bring you a very special contest. Due to a corruption of footage, we only have one match, that being the main event. The general manager has granted Dean Ambrose one more shot at Roman Reigns' WWE Championship. Tonight they're going to kick it off and square off for the championship one last time. If Ambrose loses, he never has a shot at the title while Roman Reigns is champion. Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose had one hellacious match at Extreme Rules last night. They're both badly bruised, but they're here tonight to give us the main event of a lifetime. Dean Ambrose in the ring, currently waiting for Roman Reigns. The crowd now awaits the WWE Champion. And here he comes. Of course, Paul Heyman will be accompanying Roman Reigns tonight. It is not an Extreme Rules match, meaning there is disqualifications, there is countouts. But Roman Reigns, although he's banged up, he looks ready as ever. Roman Reigns, the WWE Champion, of course, turned on Dean Ambrose a couple of weeks ago, aligned himself with Paul Heyman, and that's how we've come to this. Roman thought it was the end of Dean Ambrose last night as he defeated him in that Extreme Rules match, but the general manager was feeling generous, and he's given Dean Ambrose one last opportunity, one more shot at Roman. And we've got a packed crowd tonight, and this is going to be one hell of a main event. As you can see, that's what it's all about right there. The WWE Championship is around the waist of Roman Reigns, and we're just about ready to get it underway. What a match this is going to be. Paul Heyman telling the fans exactly where to stick it because that's his man, Roman Reigns, on the outside. Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, former best friends, going at it again, going at it one more time, all in pursuit of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And we're going to take it back to Lillian Garcia as she's going to announce the competitors and introduce them.
Introducing the challenger from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Dean Ambrose.
The Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose of Ohio, taking on the WWE Champion, Roman Reigns.
WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns.
We are seconds away from the start of this title match.
Roman Reigns holding the championship in his hands. That could be the very last time he touches that belt. Dean Ambrose didn't even put his hands on the belt. He thinks it's his night. Roman Reigns believes it's his night. Who's going to walk away the champion? And we're underway. The referee rings the bell, and these two are wasting no time. Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns locking up. Ambrose now pushing Reigns against the back of the rope. The referee asking for a clean break. And there's a clean break from Ambrose. Surprising that Ambrose didn't sock Roman Reigns in the mouth for what he's done. And there's a clothesline from Roman Reigns. He damn near took his head off with that one. But there's a reversal from Ambrose. And a clothesline of his own sends down the champion. Champion and challenger meeting in the center of the ring. They know each other so well. They were tag team partners for over 2 years. And now they're just killing each other in that ring. Dean Ambrose sets Roman Reigns up on that turnbuckle. Reversal from Roman Reigns. There's a leaping clothesline. And Roman Reigns is rolling in this one. He's rolling early. Dean Ambrose is down. Irish whip by the champion. The challenger goes off the ropes. There's a Michinoku driver. Yes, it is. Roman Reigns plants Dean Ambrose. He hooks the leg. 1, 2. No, not even 2 on that one. Dean Ambrose powers out. You gotta think how long each man can survive in this match after that hellacious Extreme Rules match just last night. Their bodies have to be banged up, but they're putting on a show because they want to be the WWE Champion. And you gotta commend both men's efforts. There's a right hand to the midsection by Roman Reigns. He went for the uppercut, but Dean Ambrose fires back with a clothesline of his own. Dean Ambrose measuring Roman Reigns. He drops the elbow into what he sees as the black heart of Roman Reigns, and I don't think he could be too far wrong with that one. Dean Ambrose has Roman Reigns right where he wants him. Look at this now, a snap suplex, and he just planted the champion. It's been all Dean Ambrose thus far, but Roman Reigns sweeps the legs of his former best friend. Roman Reigns, oh, there's the uppercut he was looking for earlier. It connected that time. Roman Reigns, he's all over Dean Ambrose. There's a second Michinoku driver planning the challenger. And Ambrose grabbing that lower back that's gotta go through hell last night. Roman Reigns, oh, a second pin. And he only gets a 2 on that one. Dean Ambrose powers out once more. It's just too early. Roman Reigns is gonna have to wear down Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose will put himself through hell to get that WWE Championship, and Reigns knows that all too well. There's another attempt. Oh, Dean Ambrose counters with a right hand of his own, as Paul Heyman does not look happy at ringside. His prodigy Roman Reigns is getting his ass handed to him. Dean Ambrose, he's got Roman Reigns right where he wants him. Onto the ropes. Roman Reigns reverses, forearm to the face. Rebound clothesline from Dean Ambrose. Real rebound clothesline from Dean Ambrose. He damn near took his head off. 1. Oh, not even a 1. Not even a 1 for the lunatic fringe. Roman Reigns powered out. He's just too strong. The WWE Champion tosses away Ambrose. There's a Superman punch. There's the Superman punch. Could it be all? Could it be over? Could the champion retain? No. No, Dean Ambrose powers out. Both men kicking out early of one another's moves. Both men wanting to be WWE Champion. There's a spinebuster-like maneuver from Roman Reigns. He just planted Dean Ambrose with that one. Roman Reigns on the offensive. Misses the uppercut. Ambrose grabs him by the head. There's a sleeper. The lunatic fringe. Shades of Rowdy Roddy Piper. He's trying to choke out Roman Reigns. Can the champion survive this chokehold? Can the champion survive? Oh my god, look at the strength of Roman Reigns. He rolls onto his back and snaps Ambrose over. Beautiful maneuver. Beautiful counter from the champion. He's measuring. Oh, he was going for the spear. You gotta think he was going spear, but Ambrose blocked it. Scoop slam. But now Paul Heyman interjecting himself in this match. Ambrose lost focus, and there's a backdrop from Roman Reigns. A backdrop from Roman Reigns plants him, and now he's measuring for that spear. It could be academic from this point. If Roman Reigns nails this on those busted ribs, it could all be over. There's the spear. He hit the spear. And Ambrose might just be saying bye-bye to the WWE Championship. There's a pin, but Ambrose grabs the ropes. Ambrose was too close to the ropes. Roman Reigns can't believe it. Roman Reigns now picks up Ambrose, another spinebuster-like maneuver. Roman Reigns is decimating his former best friend. From the second rope, Roman Reigns, he misses the elbow. He misses the elbow, and now it's Ambrose's turn for a little payback. It's Ambrose's turn for a little payback. He's got Roman Reigns right where he wants him. He's putting him against the ropes. Dean Ambrose, the lunatic fringe, what's he thinking? He tosses Roman Reigns to the outside. We've seen this so many times. You could call this vintage Ambrose. Ambrose measuring Roman Reigns on the outside. And I believe it's time for a suicide dive. There it is. It connects. Roman Reigns just got taken out by that suicide dive by Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose could be your next WWE Champion. Dean Ambrose could be your next WWE Champion. He's got Roman Reigns right where he wants him. Paul Heyman not looking pleased. Paul Heyman is disappointed in his prodigy Roman Reigns. There's right hands from Ambrose. Snap DDT. Snap DDT. Cover that man. It could be over. There's the cover. 1, 2. No, Roman Reigns kicks out. By God, Roman Reigns kicks out, and the match is going to continue here. Both men giving you everything they've got. Absolutely everything. What an amazing effort by both men. Michinoku driver by Roman Reigns. Michinoku driver by Roman Reigns. He's used that move throughout this match to take down Ambrose. The second rope elbow connects that time. Dean Ambrose is looking worse for wear there. He seems he's on Dream Street. Roman Reigns measuring. Roman misses the clothesline. Luthez pressed by Dean Ambrose. Those vicious right hands are finding the mark atop the WWE Champion's face. Roman Reigns is in trouble now. Another scoop slam from Ambrose. Ambrose is directing traffic in that ring right now. Dean Ambrose He's going, what is he going for here? Like a Regal-like stretch maneuver. We haven't seen Ambrose use this since his days in FCW and NXT. Dean Ambrose with the crossface chicken wing-like maneuver. He's trying to choke out Roman Reigns, but Roman Reigns won't give up. Paul Heyman has seen enough. Paul Heyman is tampering with that top turnbuckle. Now the referee is distracted. Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose are going at it in the ring. Could this be a power bomb? Roman Reigns reverses. The champion reverses, and there's a DDT. He just spiked him. Roman Reigns with the cover. Dean Ambrose powers out. My God, neither man is staying down. Neither man wants to be beat in this one. They're just taking each other apart. Dean Ambrose, he grabs Roman Reigns. Dirty Deeds, he scores. Dirty Deeds, he just hit Dirty Deeds. Dean Ambrose has got the pin. 1, 2. Paul Heyman just dragged out the referee. Paul Heyman just dragged out the referee. I don't believe it. I cannot believe it. And Dean Ambrose has had enough of Paul Heyman. Dean Ambrose going right after Paul Heyman. Dean Ambrose float over DDT on Paul Heyman. That's going to be a fine. I don't think Paul Heyman's going to let him away with that. And neither is Roman Reigns. There's a clothesline on the outside. But the fact of the matter is, Dean Ambrose had the championship won. He had the title won. And if it wasn't for Paul Heyman, Dean Ambrose would be our WWE champion. Roman Reigns was well and truly beat. Roman Reigns taking out his frustration on Dean Ambrose now. The momentum has shifted. Ambrose firing back with an elbow. He's turned the tide on this one. He's got Roman Reigns right where he wants him. Dean Ambrose is going to the top. Roman Reigns, he doesn't have a damn clue where he is. And Dean Ambrose measuring. Oh my God! A second attack on Paul Heyman. A drop kick to the outside and he just floored Mr. Heyman. I don't believe that. Oh, Roman Reigns meets Ambrose on the turnbuckle. I can't believe it. Dean Ambrose has assaulted Paul Heyman twice, and I don't think he's going to get away with it. What's this? Roman Reigns, an angle slam from the top, or a Samoan drop, a modified Samoan drop from the top. Roman Reigns is measuring. He's going to hit that spear, a second spear. It connects. This match is over. Roman Reigns is going to retain the WWE Championship. Paul Heyman is screaming, pin that man. But Roman's not pinning him. He's showboating. Paul Heyman can't believe it. Why isn't his man pinning Dean Ambrose? I guess he wants to make Ambrose suffer. There's a clothesline countered into a hip toss. And Roman Reigns just might regret that decision. Dean Ambrose has got Roman Reigns right where he wants him. Against the ropes again. Could it be a third rebound clothesline? Forearm to the face. Ambrose comes flying out. Ambrose comes flying out. And now Paul Heyman's on the apron. Dean Ambrose has got the pin. This one is over for the second time. I can't believe Paul Heyman just interjecting himself in this match to save Roman Reigns. Dean Ambrose should be the WWE champion. He should be home and dry. But this match is going to continue. Roman Reigns took advantage of the Paul Heyman distraction. Look at this now. Roman Reigns measuring Dean Ambrose. There's an elbow to the back of the head. There's an elbow that he just might have a concussion off of that one. There's the uppercut. Ambrose blocks it. Small cradle. Inside package. Dean Ambrose. Roman Reigns. Oh, 2.5. 2.5 for Dean Ambrose. I thought he had him with the inside cradle. Dean Ambrose says screw it. Dirty Deeds. For the third time, a Dirty Deeds has planted Roman Reigns. And Paul Heyman is saving his client once more. Paul Heyman is saving Roman Reigns. I don't believe this. Dean Ambrose should be a 3-time champion by this stage. Roman Reigns firing back a dropkick now. But Ambrose should be champion. Ambrose has been cheated by Roman Reigns and his manager Paul Heyman. And it's a disgrace. Side Russian leg sweep by Ambrose. But could it all be too late? I mean, how can Ambrose win this match with Roman Reigns, his manager Paul Heyman on the outside? It's almost impossible. Ambrose going back to that submission, that Regal-like maneuver that he hasn't used since his days in FCW. Still Roman Reigns won't tap. The champion is resilient as ever. There's a pinfall from Dean Ambrose. Could this be over? 1, 2. Roman Reigns kicks out again. It's all for the WWE Championship. That's what it's all about. These two men are taking one another apart. What a main event this is on Raw. Uppercut from Roman Reigns. He just floored Ambrose. And now a second uppercut. Roman Reigns just dissecting Dean Ambrose with these right hands. A third. It misses. Ambrose fires back. Dirty deeds. For the fourth time, I've got to believe that Dean Ambrose has planted Roman Reigns with a dirty deeds, but he can't make the pinfall. Paul Heyman is getting himself involved in the matches again. Dean Ambrose had this match won. Dean Ambrose has had this match won for a number of times, and you know what? The referee's had enough of it, and he's ejecting Paul Heyman from the arena. Paul Heyman is ejected, and just now we might have a fair one-on-one contest. There's a clothesline from Roman Reigns, and he's seeing Paul Heyman walk out of here, and he's not happy about that. Roman Reigns, he's going for the spear. He's gonna break Ambrose in half. There's the spear. He just broke him in half with that one. What a spear by Roman Reigns. He could be retaining the championship. He hooks the leg. Dean Ambrose, it could all be over. No! Dean Ambrose kicks out at 2.5. And Roman Reigns is gonna assault the referee. He can't believe it. Dean Ambrose kicked out of the spear. Dean Ambrose, he catches him. Inside cradle. Small package. The champion never saw it coming. Dean Ambrose is your WWE champion. I don't believe it. Dean Ambrose caught Roman Reigns at a fast one. The champion can't believe it. We have a new WWE champion. Dean Ambrose, inside cradle. Roman Reigns never saw it coming. And Dean Ambrose finally is your WWE champion for the first time in his career. He is your WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And you can see it, how much it means to Dean Ambrose. What a moment this is on Monday Night Raw. Through it all, through the shenanigans of Paul Heyman, through the attacks at the hands of the League of Nations, through the verbal assaults of Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose walked through it all and came out the better man. Dean Ambrose is your new World Heavyweight Champion.